Last but never least, Marvel Legends Iron Man Retro Wave brings us the sensational She-Hulk. How sensational? Let's find out. What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again. We've got another action figure review. In fact, this is a closeout review for the Iron Man Retro Wave of figures that we started some time ago, a couple weeks ago. But here we are at the end, and we saved, I don't know if I'm going to say the best for last, because this has been a very great wave. So I don't even know how to rate it. But we do have one of the best from this wave for sure, and that is Jennifer Walters, aka the sensational She-Hulk. You see what we got going on in the packaging. She's tall. You can tell that because they've got her crouched down, knees bent, so she could fit in this packaging. She comes with an additional set of fists and a damaged rifle, which is the first time we've seen that. So that's going to be very interesting to check out when we get it out of packaging. On the rear, we have the sketch that shows how you change out the fists. And of course, there's the bio up top. And let's look at Jen in packaging one last time, because we'll never see it like this again. And here we have Miss Jennifer Walters in all her She-Hulk glory. I opened up asking how sensational she is. I'm going to just cop to it now. She's definitely sensational. Without a doubt, the best She-Hulk we've gotten. And yeah, pretty nice. She's got a very lime greenish kind of hue there. And that face sculpt, when we get close up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hasbro did an excellent job with that digital print tech that they use for headshots now. And that mane of hair that she has is just crazy. And it's got the nice wash going on in there. But we will check that out when we get her off of the stand. You see that she's wearing the onesie with the boots. I can tell you that we're going to end up getting this figure again with a Fantastic Four outfit for sure. And so you know that that's on the docket. Here are those fists that were in packaging with her. And you see they hinge horizontally. So do the hands that come out of packaging with her. And then we also get this little ditty right here, a weapon that she has crumpled. This is the first time we've gotten this, and it's pretty cool. Hasbro got pretty creative when they came up with this, have a jacked up weapon. Now, going over our She-Hulk, like I said about that, the portrait, it just looks, it looks great. I'm looking at it through the viewfinder, and there's almost a realism to it. It just looks very nice, and that's saying something considering that the pigmentation is green. But Hasbro got everything correct. The smile is nice. She's showing some teeth, and she's got the greener lips. I don't know if that's supposed to be lipstick or not or whatever, but that's very nice. The eyes, that's where everything is happening. The eyes give a sense of realism that I have to think long and hard where I've seen a head sculpt that had eyes like this that just sets off the entire face. And then there's that the hair. You see, she's just got a full head of hair right there, and blacks, the greens, pretty nice. And the one downside is that obviously all that hair is going to prevent looking up, but can't have everything. This right here is very nice. It would have been nice if we gotten another head sculpt with her head in like a ponytail, because we've seen Hasbro have the ponytails be detachable. So that could happen too, or have it up a little bit, or since it would be attachable, you could swing it left or right, and it would get out of the way if you wanted to tilt her head upward. Once again, going down, very nice. The belt is painted on, but mine's looks good. You know how that can go when you paint white or light over a dark color. And the same thing with her wristbands. It's very nice. She's got some excellent muscle definition there at the torso there. Pretty nice. And then you've got the legs. Nice thickness to the legs. Then you get to the knees. We got issues here with the knees. They're pinless, of course, but there's no getting around it. You see that the knees are a different pigmentation than the upper or lower legs. And let's see if that's the same thing with the elbows. Yeah, we get the same thing with the elbows as well. The elbows are a little bit lighter than the bicep and the forearm. So that's pretty unfortunate. But that happens a lot with Hasbro, which is incredible to me. Anyway, going down, we've got the bottom legs right there, and of course the whites of the boots painted again. Mine is looking fine, so that's pretty cool. And then of course we've got the purple feet. So we've got that. Going back down and checking out the articulation. We already know what's up with the head not going back. The head is on a dumbbell, so there is that. She can look down about that much, as you can see. So she can look down on people, which she should, because she's pretty tall. She's got some nice tilt, right? Nice for that full head of hair that's preventing it to go any further. It would go further if she didn't have the hair. She can turn left and right. Once again, the hair is going to prevent it from going 360, but what human being goes 360? She can T-pose it, as you can see right there, and she could rotate. If you moved her head out the way, she could rotate 360. She's got the bicep swivel. She's got the double jointed pinless elbows with the different shaded elbows there. Hands rotate, and of course they horizontally hinge. She's got a diaphragm, and she can actually get you, not much, but it does move a little bit forward, back. You can get her to move a little bit back like that. She can tilt side to side and rotate. So you got that. Hips, she can Van Damme it. This is a Hulk here. A Hulk can Van Damme it for real. She can kick, get you 90. You're not going to get much going back. You got the thigh cut. She's got double jointed pinless knees that are two-toned, but at least they're pinless, so she does have the sleek look. She's got the boot cut. She can point her toe nicely forward, great, and up pretty decently as well. She's got the ankle pivot, and you know what time it is. Holes, peg holes at the bottom of her feet. I was going to break out my other tape measure to get to her height, but I decided in commemoration that I will break out something that I received today, and it would be this, since it's green and nearly the same shade of green as Shoki herself. So we will use this to figure it out. So I flip it, and we will take that measurement. Yep, she's this girl is, she's standing very nearly 7.5 inches tall. And to see how she measures up with the former best She-Hulk, we've got the exclusive She-Hulk right there, Savage She-Hulk. So you've got the Savage She-Hulk on our right, and we have the sensational She-Hulk on our left. And to give you guys an idea, now that we have this base body for larger and bulkier female characters who would be best served with this body, I'm going to bring out here, we've got Thundra, the Femizon. And the wild thing is that you see how small Thundra is compared to She-Hulk. Thundra represented the larger female buck, just a few short years ago. She was the standard for a large female body. And you see how short she is to Shoki over here. And here's the crazy thing. Even if we were to get Thundra on She-Hulk's buck, it would still be technically out of scale, because some of you may or may not know this, but Thundra is bigger, taller than She-Hulk. She-Hulk is 6'7", Thundra's a 7-footer. And here's a look at our previous larger female buck that is quite recent, matter of fact, as we got it with Power Princess, the Wonder Woman lookalike of Marvel. And this is still pretty nice. This could be used for the likes of Valkyrie or someone like that who isn't crazy large. Valkyrie, if you're talking about Brunhild, she's 6'3", so that would work with this buck, talking about the Power Princess buck. And I guess they would try to fudge. I don't know if they would fudge it for the Jane Foster Valkyrie, because she's not really that tall. I think she's like 5'9", and she's not really all bulky like that anyway. But yeah, this is good. We've got a nice lineup for larger females. As far as She-Hulk is concerned, it would be ideal. They'd have to do some retooling, but her arch nemesis, her primary adversary, Titania, would be great on this buck. They're the same height, and they're, probably the same proportions too. So that'll be cool. Come on, Hasbro, bring on Titania. And since this is She-Hulk's review, I've got to have her center stage here for this closing shot. But this is Iron Man's wave, so I made sure I had at least one, the Mark one, the model one, up front there. And we managed to get all of the figures into this shot here. And yeah, looking pretty good. This has been an excellent wave for sure. Yeah, this is the hard part now. How do I rate this wave? I'm going to go, an Iron Man figure has got to be number one. So I'm going to go with the Model 20 as my top dog figure. I'm just going to go in reverse. I'm going to go straight from top to bottom, not the countdown style. So the Model 20 is going to be my number one. And the Model 9 will be number two. She-Hulk, she's coming in there at number three. And because he was a bucket list item, Nefaria is there at number 4. And this is just, it's difficult. Then, of course, I was going to say Blacklash, but Whiplash will be number 5. And the only reason I've got the Model 1 at the bottom is because we've seen the Model 1, the gray variant already, even though this has got the skirt, so it's a bit different. We've seen that, done that, so it gets to ride the bottom. But that doesn't make it bad. It doesn't make it worse. This is an excellent wave, straight up, top to bottom. Very happy with all of these guys. Good mixture. We got some bucket list items written off, added new characters, new villains. We've got Nefaria finally. We've got Blacklash, Whiplash. You know what I'm saying? We do have these 3 Iron Man figures. A lot of people were down on Hasbro for including 3 different models of Iron Man. This is an Iron Man wave though, and he's got plenty. Iron Man is probably even worse than the Wasp when it comes to costume changes. So you're going to get that. Plus, I ain't mad because it helps out with my Hall of Armor situation. And then, of course, we've got She-Hulk, the best She-Hulk we've ever gotten. She looks great. In terms of giving her a critique, it would have been nice if we got a different head sculpt because she's smiling. I would have loved to have had an angry head sculpt. And that would have been cool if we got a neutral head sculpt as well. I know a lot of people like to, vanilla pose. But if we had gotten an angry one, that would have really been ideal. But, yeah, she's always smiling. They seem to always do that with whatever She-Hulk figure they come out with. They always have her smiling. I mean, that's all right. But, yeah, having her angry. Of course, the Savage She-Hulk one, she was angry, but that's like you can't really include that because it was in the title, Savage She-Hulk. She was going to be that way. The two-tone knees and elbows is an ongoing issue with Hasbro when it comes to the pinless joints, and we didn't get away from it this go around either with She-Hulk, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is an excellent figure. There's a lot of playability here. Her articulation is great. It would have been cool if she had some butterfly joints too, though. So there is that. But anyway, it's a pretty nice figure. This entire wave has been banging. I'm loving it. But we still need a Mandarin. Yep, I said the dreaded name. I said the M word. We need a Mandarin. Iron Man will not be complete until we have a proper Mandarin. You guys know it. Even better or worse, Hasbro knows it. So I don't know why. I do know why. It's politically, motivated. It's ridiculous. This PC stuff has got to stop, but I digress. I'm not going to get on my soapbox and talk about that. You all know, like I do, and mention in the comments below, we need a Mandarin for sure. Anyway, what else we need is for you guys to like, share, subscribe. Put your comments down below on what you think about She-Hulk, on this wave as a whole, on do we need a Mandarin or not. And yeah, let me know that. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. And that's how we'll get done.